Howdy y'all, this is a PSP 1000 that I picked up when I was in Japan. I've done a couple of modifications to it, like shell swapping it, doing a new screen, but I kept the buttons OEM. This is kind of the pieces that was in it when I initially got it. Had these weird stickers on it. So the thing is basically already modded as is, but there is one little issue that it's having. The home button doesn't work, so I need to put in new ribbon cables. The shell's not the greatest in the world. I mean, I have already a white PSP 1000 that has like an OEM shell, but I don't know, I wanted one that was white with black buttons while still having the white OEM one. And that's mostly because I have this GPD Win 4 that I've had for a while, and ever since I got this thing, I've basically wanted every single one of my devices to be white with black buttons. In fact, you can see in a lot of the other devices that I have that I've customized, like my Steam Deck, my Switch, this random phone controller, even the Game Boy I use for taking Game Boy camera photos. So I got some replacement ribbons, and we're going to see if we can try to swap out the bad one for one of these good ones. Thankfully, I already took out most of the screws, so I don't have to start with that. Whoop, yep, that comes right off. Yeah, the OEM black part here has seen better days. So this ribbon right here is the one I'm going to be replacing. It's on a metal bracket that I'm going to have to remove and put this thing on. I think there's some 3M tape on the other. Yep, there is. All right, let's get this screen out of here. For those that have modded one of these things before, you can tell that this is not an original screen, hence why the cable's a lot longer. Now, I don't necessarily have to be gentle with removing the ribbon cable, but I need to make sure I do not screw up the connector. There we go. While I'm at it, I should probably remove the battery. Up there goes one of the bumpers. You can live over there for now. I recall the bracket here being a huge pain in the butt to actually remove, so let's see if I can just rip the ribbon off. Oh yeah, that's one way to do it. Yeah, there looks like a couple of bends right there in the home button, so that probably explains why it isn't actually making a connection. Well, these two do look pretty similar, so hopefully it'll work. There we go, that looks like it's in. Well, I should probably test it before I try to tape this thing down. It's just gonna kind of be a pain in the butt trying to get this thing powered on, and we'll get through it. All right, you go in there. All right, full send, I guess. Oh, I see some lights. Hey, okay. Didn't screw anything up too bad. Oop, yep. That's changing. Yep, that's going up. That's going down. I don't think I have a UMD in it currently. Well, that's great. It's fine. Like I said, it's not the best case. Feels like I'm doing open brain surgery on a man who isn't under anesthesia. Ah, there we go. Home key, yes! Okay, all the buttons should work. Well, now that I know that works, might as well just put it all back together. Ah, my buttons! Come back here. So these buttons here probably don't want to stay on the other side of this, so I'm going to use some tape in order to tape at the bottom of it, and it won't fall out. There we go, now those aren't falling out. Well, not the best quality, but the shell and buttons now match my GPD Win 4, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. I have a couple of other plans I want to do with this. They're going to be kind of dumb, but it'll be pretty fun. Oddly enough, even though I bought this in Japan in a rural area, it seems to already have some custom firmware on it. I'll need to update this to whatever people are currently using for custom firmware on a PSP. But anyway, that's it for now. Bye!